who had disguised herself as a caregiver for the unannounced visit. She was already on the verge of death from the beating. Seeing this, the assistant angrily pushed the caregivers away. He told someone to call an ambulance immediately to save the female CEO, but the female CEO said that an elderly person's condition was more urgent. That person needed emergency rescue right away. The assistant turned around and realized all the elderly residents of the nursing home were actually living in the basement. No wonder he had found no abnormalities during his earlier inspection. When the director and the head caregiver saw their secret exposed, they trembled with fear. They were even more shocked to learn the new caregiver who had tried to tip them off earlier was actually the female CEO who had invested in the nursing home. The director couldn't believe it and asked the assistant if he had made a mistake, but he was immediately punched in the face. Then the assistant ordered a thorough investigation of the nursing home. Shortly afterward, he took the injured to the hospital. 3 days later, the female CEO had basically recovered. She decided to personally deal with the masterminds behind the abuse of the elderly. A caregiver who often beat the elderly tried to shirk responsibility, but the female CEO slapped her 20 times in a row. It was a form of retribution on behalf of the elderly she had bullied. Next, the female CEO handed the head caregiver a cup. She kept pouring hot water into it. The head caregiver's hands blistered from the heat, but she dared not drop the cup because she had once abused an elderly person in the same way. She had even crippled the elderly person's leg with a baseball bat. And the biggest culprit behind all this was the corrupt director. The female CEO prepared a box of cash and a bowl of pig feed that the elderly were given to eat. She told him to eat all of it. A manager responsible for coordinating with the nursing home was horrified when he saw this. He hastily denounced the group as deserving of death, but the female CEO revealed that she had already investigated. Before every inspection, it was this manager who had leaked information. That was why they had never discovered the problems at the nursing home before. None of these scoundrels would escape punishment. They would all face severe legal consequences.